Pokemon is a modded version of Balatro with Pokemon cards, and I set out to beat it as a monotype Nuzlocke. In normal Pokemon, a monotype Nuzlocke is when you use one Pokemon type, and if a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you have to release it. In this version, however, instead if a Pokemon doesn't trigger on a round, it dies, and I have to sell it. A good example of how this can suck is my first run, where I got Psyduck. If played hand as a single face card, earned $3. Since Psyduck can trigger only if it's one face card, and winning with one face card is literally impossible, Psyduck quickly died as I played a flush, and then I forgot about the monotype rule. Whoops. Oh wait, these aren't the same. God damn it. The next run I got a Totodile, and I was easily able to clear Ante 1 with its added chips. This should win. So that's 3 molt, bam bam bam, boom. Along the way I caught a Poliwag for Malt, Snowed for Econ, and Magikarp as an investment. With my chips and Malt covered, I was able to quickly fall into a rhythm of checking what suit Poliwag boosted for Malt, and playing a hand. Another full house. And I also bought an egg as a long-term investment in hopes it would hatch into a water type. Following Ante 2, Totodile evolved into Croconaw, Snorunt evolved into Glalie, and Poliwag evolved into Poliwhirl. The egg hatched, and it turned out to be a normal type, aka a failure, as all children are. Things were looking good. There was the issue of scaling, however. I understood there was a major ceiling for how high we could score since we didn't have a way to increase how much malt or chips we get per card. A good way to start scaling, though, is water energy, which increases the number of chips, malt, X-malt, or Econ given by a Pokemon by 20% and can be applied up to 3 to 5 times. Basically, it's a fancy way of saying, hee hee, number, go bigger. With this, I felt pretty good going into Ante 3, and then I got a Master Ball. The challenge might be easier than I thought. As long as it's a water type. It's not a water type, is it? Damn it. Going into Ante 4, Magikarp and Croconaw were nearing their evolution, and a car alarm went off. Alright, Magikarp and Croconaw both evolved soon. Oops. I was able to catch a Tentacool for extra malt and caught a Feebas as a long-term investment. Feebas evolves with a Prism Scale, so you can understand my surprise when I saw a Prism Scale. And I got pretty excited, so I went to go use it. Prism Scale? Prism Scale. Genuine misclick. Genuine misclick. I'm not even throwing for content. Well, that's the way the Nuzlocke works. Sometimes you die to bad luck, most of the times you die to being stupid. Potentially as a result of losing my main source of income, I couldn't clear the Manacle in one hand and failed to draw a heart card when it mattered most, leading to my beloved Poliwrath's unfortunate demise as he failed to trigger. Without our main source of malt, it was possible to clear the boss blind and the one after that, but we were dead in the water. Even with our new Milotic being able to re-trigger cards and picking up a Staryu for +2 malt on diamond cards, choosing to gamble on an Ultra Ball instead of taking the safe pick of a water energy very well might have sealed my fate. And with Milotic not being able to use her re-triggering ability, and Staryu also failing to re-trigger, my main sources of malt died, and with it, the run. That was just the beginning, though. We have a whole lot more runs to get through, so sit back, relax, and enjoy my pain and suffering through bad card draws, horrible rerolls, and many, many runs. My next run led with an Ekans who died immediately. This was followed up by an Oddish who, with the power of some odd aces, a Leaf Stone, and a type change to Lightning, managed to sweep all the way to the midpoint of Ante 5. There we go, until eventually we caught a Voltorb and some wild grass. Wait, one of Vileplume's issues though was that it could either add Malt or X-Malt, and if we don't have Malt to multiply, the X-Malt can kill us. Which it did. My fourth run led with a Cubone who only died when I forgot its ability on Ante 2, leaving me with no Malt. It's fine. Oh, I didn't consider that. My fifth run led with a Poliwag, which showed promise considering we nearly won with one earlier. I was really excited to see how this run could go, so I opened up a Foon Pack and it crashed the game. What? What the fuck? Reloading the game, it would immediately crash when I tried playing the run, so like a jogger of September in 2001, my run died to a crash. Sorry. My technically fifth. My sixth run started with a Geodude, and it stayed as just a Geodude, then a Graveler, then a Golem, until eventually Ante 6, where I picked up a Nidoran female and promptly died. Run 7 started with a Houndour, and at this point, I think we all know how this goes. I soloed the early game with 2 Houndooms until Anti-4 when I just died. This is really getting repetitive. It's just saying, I started a run, did this, died in Anti-4, or 2, or 1, or 5. For example, I started a run, got a Beldum, died in Anti-2. Since this is so repetitive, I'm just going to start playing highlights. Run 9 actually started off well, since I got a full team of 5 Pokemon with good molten chips, and then the game crashed again. Are you kidding me? Run 10 is when I reached my breaking point though, and I'd gotten so close. That's it. 100k, we won. Might have overestimated my capability to not die. I died at the end of Anti-7, just 4 rounds away from finally beating this challenge. And why did I die? Unlucky card draws. It stung, man. With that, I reached my breaking point, and I had to take a quick break. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, and then come back to this, because holy shit. This took so much longer than I was expecting.
2 hours later.
I had dinner, I bought a monster, I went to the bank was closed, I went home, I took a shower, and now we're back. Yeah, I didn't really consider that. It's fine though. We can go on with the next one. Psyduck. Do we? How good is Executor? We'll have to see. Caterpie? Okay, we take those. Full House, Execute, +2. There we go. Okay, we can evolve Execute. There we go, Full House. That should win. There we go. Oh, okay, there's a Heart Flush. Yeah, the RNG is a little bad, because that means that if we miss 5 50-50s in a row, Executor just dies. We need to upgrade flushes just so that we can have a little more safety. Because the plan is to one-shot with heart flushes. Ooh, can we... Something I realized is that just as easily as it can proc on everything, it can proc on nothing. Which is a little scary, but... It can't... Case in point. No, you know, I'm not giving up yet. It's still possible. Proc. Yes. Okay. Executor holds it out for just a few seconds longer, and that... It's gonna be a long night. Alright, well... Sure. 140 chips, minus 10 chips for every hand played. Basic Joker... Ooh, Mudkip. Okay. Oh my god, let's go. We actually got a water type from that. Gambling works. Yeah. I hate everything about this. I literally hate everything about this game. Lapras. Jumbo Pocket Pack. Water Energy. It is 10 p.m. This is the worst. Like, I'm winning, but I'm not having fun. I feel like half of balatro, like, what makes a fun deck, or what makes a fun build, is half, you know, scoring high, and half, you know, how fun it is to play. Of course, you didn't trigger. And Tentacle's not going to trigger on this one. We just lost both of our molt in one hand. 2 hands. And now we're going to lose the game in one hand. Whatever. Psychic. Queen of Gloves might kill us here, but... yeah, let's go with Execute. Hey! Play only one hand type? I only need one hand, so that's fine. That's pretty close to a straight flush. I'm gonna risk it. I am a horrible person. I should not run a country. Case in point. God damn it. Why am I so stupid? 5 cards, 5. Bam. Do with the other hand. Oh, let's go. We actually got it. Incel. Cool, I guess. It's like 10. That's a straight flush. Okay. I'm not complaining. What are the odds? No one knows. But get it procced. Random types are debuffed every hand. Concerning? Yes. Game ending? Potentially. Worrisome? Probably should be, but no. It's a bit of a gamble as to whether or not we get something we want. I'm hoping for hands right now. Okay, we got discards. That's fine. A little concerning, though. Alright, Executor trigger. Okay. 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 That's it. The Pokemon Monotype Nuzlocke Challenge is defeated.
Dude, making outros for YouTube videos is hard. Just like my...
Well, the Mono Grass Nuzlocke Challenge. If this video does well, I will try and do this for every type individually.